Hi friends, good morning. Today we are going to start with a get previous question discussion from differential equations and special functions. Right? We have already seen the complete differential equations theory and the exemplar problem. Now it is the time to do previous year's questions. Right? So let us go to directly to the previous questions. So first question is, which one of the following is a solution of d square u by dx square equal to k square u where k is a real, right? So this kind of differential equation, see d square u by dx square minus k square u is equal to 0 format. This is a second order differential equation. So we have to solve, right side is 0. So we have to solve complementary function. So what is auxiliary equation corresponding to this? M square minus k square is equal to 0. Right. Then m square is equal to k square. Right. Then m is equal to plus or minus k. Then if roots are different means what you have to write? A constant c1 into e raised to this kx, right? Kx plus next root is minus, then c2 e raised to minus kx, right? So this is maybe a solution, this may be also another part of the solution. So out of the given option, e raised to minus kx, this part is reflecting here, but this is not, this also not, right? So option A is correct, right? Alright. Now let us go to the second question. See, here one question given. The solution of the differential equation for y of t is equal, for y of t, here d square, the differential equation is given as d square y by dt square minus y is equal to 2 cos ht. Subject to the initial condition, two condition is given, that is y of 0 they given 0 and a differential of y, that means dy by dt at t is equal to 0 is 0, right? So here the function is, we have both left hand side and right hand side part, so we have to solve both complementary function and particular integral. Now corresponding to this, first complementary function, right? Y is equal to complementary function is equal to from the auxiliary equation we have to solve, right? So what is the auxiliary equation? M square minus, right, 1 is equal to 0, then m square is equal to 1, then m is equal to plus or minus 1. Now if roots are different, what we have to write? c1 e raised to first root, that is 1 into, with respect to t only, then t 1t, next constant c2 e raised to, next constant is, next root is minus 1, then minus 1 into t, right? Now c1 c2 value, what is c1 c2 value? So from this condition, y of 0, suppose you put 0 means that means 0 is equal to y of 0, t0 z0, then c1 plus c2 is equal to 0, right? Now y dash of 0, if you find from it means what is y dash of 0? Differentiate this, right? Y dash of 0 is equal to, differentiation and t gives 0. First y dash you can find, that is c1 e raised to t plus e raised to t on doing e raised to t. Here c2 into e raised to minus t into minus 1, right? Then y dash of 0 is, that is c1 minus c2. Then c1 minus c2 also 0, c1 plus c2 0. This is possible only when c1 and c1 is equal to c2 is equal to 0, right? Then c1 and c2 you put 0 means complementary function not exist, right? So in such that case we can find a particular integral. Now corresponding to right hand side we can see particular integral. see this right hand side, what we have to do? We have to write this in the format d square minus 1 into y equal to cos ht. Cos ht we can write as e raised to t plus e raised to minus t divided by 2, right? Then 2 cancel. Then y is equal to e raised to t divided by d square minus 1 plus e raised to minus t divided by d square minus 1. Right. Now this coefficient, t coefficient is what? This is 1t, this is minus 1t. Put this 1 instead of this d, then 1 minus 1 0, denominator 0. In such a case, what we have studied the method? Y divided by e raised to t divided by, differentiate this d square. So d by, with respect to capital D, you differentiate denominator. Then 2d plus, here also this coefficient minus 1 you put here, means minus 1 whole square minus 1, that is again 0. If denominator is 0 means what we have to do? We have to differentiate this with respect to capital D. Understood? Capital D. Then with the capital D we interested. Differentiating means 2d, 1 on doing 0. Now see y into 1 by 2 you can take out, right? Differential, 1 by differential is integral, right? This is d inverse e raised to t, that means integral e raised to t. 1 by d means d raised to minus 1, that is integral, right? Then what is integral of e raised to t? E raised to t. What is integral of e raised to minus t? That is e raised to minus t divided by minus 1. That is y is equal to e raised to t minus e raised to minus t divided by 2. This is what? E raised to t plus e raised to minus t by 2 is cos ht. This is sin ht format, right? Sin ht. Then which is the option? Option D is correct, right? Alright. Now let us go to another question. See here, one question is d square y by dt square minus y is equal to 0. So this also is second order linear differential equation. So we have to solve auxiliary equation. Right side 0, right? Then what is auxiliary equation? M square minus 1 is equal to 0. Then m square is equal to 1. Then m is equal to plus or minus 1, right? If roots are different, then what we have to write is c1 e raised to 1 with respect to t only, t plus c2 e raised to minus t, right? So this is solution. Now two condition given, y of 0 is 1, y of 0 is 1 means 1 is equal to, put t 0, put t 0 means c1 plus c2 is equal to 1. Now y of infinity is 0, right? Y of infinity 0 means y is equal to 0, put here c1 into infinity, right? E raised to infinity is infinity, c2, right? c2 into e raised to minus infinity is 0, right? Then c1 is equal to 0 by infinity is 0, c1 is 0. c1 is 0 means here you put c1 0, that means c2 is equal to 1. After getting what is the solution? Finally c1 0, that means this term not there, c2 is 1, then e raised to minus t, right? Now but e raised to minus t not given in the solution, right? So we have to check which is satisfying e raised to minus t, right? See, you know that cos t is e raised to t plus e raised to minus t by 2, right? Minus what is sin ht? This is cos ht. And what is sin ht? That is e raised to t minus e raised to minus t divided by 2, right? Now this cancel, minus minus. This is e raised to minus t here by 2 minus minus of minus plus, that means again e raised to minus t by 2, that is 2 e raised to minus t divided by 2, 2 to cancel, e raised to minus t, right? So e raised to minus t is the answer, that is equivalent to we solved cos ht minus sin ht, right? So option D is the correct option, right? All right. Now let us go to another question. See, consider the linear differential equation dy by dx is equal to x by, if y is equal to 2, x is equal to 0, then the value of y at x is equal to 2 is given by, right? So, this is the question. So, dy by dx is equal to xy they given, dy by dx is equal to xy, right? Then this is a variable separable differential equation. So, can I write dy by y is equal to x dx, alright? So, I separated a variable. Now, integrate to both sides, then this is ln y equal to x square by 2 plus c. Now, they given one condition, y value is 2 at x is equal to 0, then y value I can write 2 at x is equal to 0 means here it is 0, then c is equal to log 2, right? C is log 2. Now after getting this value, c value substitute here, then log, right, log y minus c is this log 2, right, that log 2 come here, minus log 2 equal to x square by 2, right, then log y by 2 is equal to, right, x square by 2, then y by 2 is this log this to this side, that is e raised to x square by 2, am I right? Then y is equal to 2 e raised to x square by 2, right? Then x 0 time, then what is the value? We need this at x is equal to 2, what is the y value? So, x is equal to, you put 2, that means y is equal to 2 into x 2 you put means 2 square 4, then 4 by 2, then 2 e square. 2 e square is the answer, alright. Then which is the option? It's not a, this not a, this one. So, solution is 2 e square, right? Alright. Now, let us go to another question. See, consider the differential equation dy by dx plus y tan x is equal to cos x. Y of 0 they given 0, y of pi by 3 is dash up to 2 decimal places, right? So, up to 2 decimal places we need, right? So, first we can solve this, then only we can find out y, right, at a particular value of x. This is actually, this is dy by dx plus p of x into y equal to q of x. In this case, this is a first order linear differential equation. To solve first order linear differential equation, what is the method we discussed? For solving first order differential equation, we should find integrating factor, right? So, y into integrating factor is equal to integral this q of x into, right, q of x into if dx. This is the format. But y into, what is integrating factor? Integrating factor is equal to integral p of x dx. This is integrating factor, right? Then integrating factor is equal to e raised to integral, what is p of x? Instead of, this is p of x, y coefficient, that is tan x, integral tan x dx. Now e raised to integral tan x is equal to, right, that is log sec x, right, log sec x plus, right, then log e cancel, then sec x is the answer, right. Then once I get a y sec x is equal to q of x means this part, that is cos x, then cos x, and if is already we solved, that is sec x, then sec x dx. Now cos x is, sec x is 1 by cos x, then cancel, then 1 only, then y sec x is equal to integral 1 dx, then y sec x is equal to x plus c, right. Now we can solve, next our aim is solving c, right. For solving c, they given one condition, y of 0 0, right. That means y of 0 0 means here cos 0 1, right, sec 0 also 1, then we can put this is 0, y is equal to 0, then sec 0 that is 1 equal to x plus c, x also, right, 0, 0 plus c, then c is c you can take as 0, then what is y by this is 1 by cos x equal to x, c is 0, right, then y is equal to what, x cos x. Now we need y of pi by 3, right, y of pi by 3, y of pi by 3 is equal to, right, y of pi by 3 is equal to, see, put x is equal to pi by 3 into cos x, right, cos pi by 3, cos pi by 3 is what, cos pi by 3 that is cos 60, that is 1 by 2, then pi by 3 into cos pi by 3 is 1 by 2, right, then pi by 6 is the answer, pi by 6 is 3.14 divided by 6, that is some 0.52, right, 0.52, you have to write for 2 decimal places, then 0.52 is the answer, right, alright. Now we can go to another question, right. See, here the question is d square f by dx square, right, 2 df by dx plus f of x is equal to 0, right, where f is a function, right, f of 0 they given 1, f of 1 0, then f of 0.5. For this also we have to solve auxiliary equation first, right, because this is a second order linear differential equation. So we can write a m square minus 2m plus 1 equal to 0 format. Then this I can write as m minus 1 into m minus 1 equal to 0, that is m is equal to 1 1. If two roots, by solving we have two roots, two different root, then what we told the solution, what is the solution, y is equal to c1 plus c2x into e raised to 1x, right, one of the root into roots are same, right, this is the solution, right. Now f of 0 they given 1, f of 0 they given 1 means put x is equal to 0, then y value 1, 1 is equal to c1 plus c2 into x value you put 0, e raised to 0, then what is c1 is equal to 1, right. After getting f of 1 is equal to 0, put x is equal to 1, then what this function value, right, that means f of x value, this is only y only f of x, right. Now you put 1, right, then c1 plus, here x is 1 into e raised to 1 equal to, right, our f of 1, f of 1 is equal to what they given, that is 0, then c1 plus c2 is equal to 0, right, then what is c2, c2 is equal to minus c1, that is minus 1, right, c1 already 1, right. Now they are asking f of 0.5, so we can put that value here, c1 is 1, so our y is equal to c1 c2 we solved, we can put here, that is 1 plus, right, here c2 is minus 1 into x, right, into e raised to x, alright. Now y is equal to, we need y of 0.5, 0.5 is 1 by 2, right, and y of 1 by 2 is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 into e raised to 1 by 2, right. Now 1 by 2 into e value is 2.7 all raised to 1 by 2, right. Now we have to solve this 2.7 root, that is you get some 0.78, right, okay. See, 2.7 root is somewhat 1.4, 1.4 divided by 2 some 0.7, so you have to find the answer for 2 decimal places, right. So in GATE examination virtual calculator is available, so you can do there, right, it's a computer based exam, alright. Now another question is, L1 of 0 is, okay, what is L1? We studied L0 is 1 and L1 of x is what? Minus x plus 1, right? Then L1 of 0 is, that means minus 0 plus 1, that is 1, right? So 1 is the answer, alright. So what is L1? L1 is first Legorre polynomial. We studied L01, L1 of x is minus x plus 1 and L2 of x is equal to 1 by 2 into 3x square minus 1. This all we studied, right? So first three legendary polynomial we studied, right? We have to by heart it, first three values at least. During theory discussion we derived L1 of x value, L2 of x value, L3 of x value, right? Alright. Next question is, see the graph of the function f of x shown in the described by, right? See this graph is which graph? We already studied spherical Bessel function J0 of x. We derived what is sin x by x, right? The sin x by x graph, how we drawn? Right, that is like this. See diffraction pattern, so diffraction due to single slit, the intensity pattern graph, right? That is sin x by x graph only, right? So one part positive axis of this graph only given, right? So this is representing Bessel function J0 of x, right? Sin x by or sin x by x, right? During theory discussion we drawn this graph, alright? Alright. So this all about get previous question. During next class we discuss net previous questions asked from differential equation, alright? Thank you.